MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of the series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Max Fried gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Trevor Story steps in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Trevor Story.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Now the 2-0. Fouled off.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here it comes. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to stand in is David Fletcher. First pitch of the AB on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Story aboard here at first with nobody out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bowler. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. Fastball blew it right by him, and there's two down. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And that misses 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready with the 2-1. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. He's set, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand one, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dylan Bundy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, getting a look at Dylan Bundy, this guy's made some changes throughout his career. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from the state of Oklahoma. Started his career in a bullpen, has made the switch to the starting rotation. good fastball. Doesn't throw as hard as he did early in his career. Keeps the ball in the ballpark pretty well and throws strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he has a chance to pitch well in this one.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouled off. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
The batter will be Christian Pache. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this game 3 of the World Series. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now here it comes.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side. Rendon has it. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
That is good.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
That is seven. The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping up is Kurt Suzuki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Line hard into left. Ozuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth. The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
At the plate now is Austin Riley, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Darno, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A 1-2 pitch.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
In now, Max Fried. Fouled away. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Comes set, the 0-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive it home.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. One and two. Here it is. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more from Game 3 after this. So now here is Dylan Bundy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the pitch.
Nope.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
2-2. Fouled off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
And now here is Austin Slater for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
3rd inning, no score to this point.
Oh, that's
fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Acuna. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
And batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trevor Story. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. A 1-1.
Ball 2.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Albies shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And good patience exercise as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And stepping in, Christian Pache looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Set and the pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate here is David Fletcher, who struck out in his first at-bat.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to the right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fouled off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0.
Ball, look there.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, no hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready now is Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a fastball as he just reared up to let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Angels lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Nope. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. .30 pitch. Taken, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. And there it goes towards second. And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. Giving chase is Slater, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Now to the plate, here is Austin Riley. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Welcome back. Heidi Watkey standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off to the Angels.
And now in the box, Jared Walsh. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the fifth inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Still even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And that one yanked just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now the pitcher, Dylan Bundy. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
And now, Austin Slater flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-1. It's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled away. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
Next up, Trevor Story. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in now, Max Fried. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball well outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taking on the outside corner for strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 out, nobody on. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Number 1, second baseman.
Next, here is Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fried stands at first with 1 out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Reined in. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now to the plate, Christian Pache, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Braves strand one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. One down.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Now at the plate is Freddie Freeman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Now the first pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight. And the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Acuna digs in now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Wind up and the 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flew out last time up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command it? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Patrick Sandoval enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Patrick Sandoval.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
d'Arnaud leads off first with 1 away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Sandoval, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first. And he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. but two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Justin Upton.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game. He's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes the 1-2. Fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Ozuna. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Digging in next, Jared Walsh. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
0-1, here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Riley trying to get there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and he completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. This one's down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Braves lead this one 2-0. Johan Camargo is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Johan Camargo.
First offering on its way. And that misses ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Up next, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
The right fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be Christian Pache. Has a look. Now the pitch. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Albies is on the move. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 count and the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51. Will.
Jose Iglesias is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First delivery to him.
No, that's
and this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
3-0 pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Boy, Matty D, this is the case of what could have been. 0 hits allowed, not a complete game. It would have been nice to see what this guy would have been able to do if he was left in here all the way to the end.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Swanson scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that win. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and a jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. delivery.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hands it to that monster in the ninth with a 2-run lead.
2-2. Hit out towards second. Albies blows it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Josh Lindblom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 31.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. He's set and the pitch.
Ball back outside. Nope,
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball. That's a ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. One out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything over here. Surprising take right there.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Austin Riley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ozuna is off of first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now into the box is David Fletcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next to dig in, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 0-1. On their feet. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Angels down to their last strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fly ball, and this should do it. And there's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that call-up scares you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Big RBI knock right here in the top half of the ninth to cut the deficit to 1 run. You could start to feel the tension a little bit. That pitcher might be holding that ball a little bit longer. That's when you miss over the heart of the plate.
A.J. Minter gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
A.J. Minter.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Atlanta have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Max Fried gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.